make loud. The indie scene's alive, we're hyping up the crowd. The professor's got the brains, Big Al brings the brawl. They're calling every match, every rise, every fall. From backroom halls to packed out nights, they shine the light on future fights. From the turnbuckle, spotlights burning, feel the rumble. This is wrestling raw and humble. The bell's strong in background.
Welcome to Around the Turnbuckle. I'm Big Al. He's the professor. And that is the one and only ThunderCat. What's up, Greg?
What's going on, guys? Dude, I just want to say right off the rip, I love the new intro music you guys got for this channel.
It's a work in progress.
Well, the video side anyway.
Yeah, I was like,
the video. Truth be told, that's a work in progress. The music's great. It was made for us by, a friend of ours, a good friend of ours in the business, and he remains me nameless.
Yeah,
but he did say that if I come up with a video compilation to go with that music, maybe some clips of old Around the Turnbuckles, maybe some clips of local independent wrestling, or at least some clips of some, perhaps of some prior guests. It doesn't necessarily have to be local. I mean, we could have like you giving a move to somebody, and then like after that, we got Prince Piranha giving a move to somebody, and then right after that, we got somebody like the Dude or whatever. It's a work in progress. But I appreciate you saying that.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
And speaking of appreciations, Dave Boderman says, "Good evening, guys. Always a joy to gather around the turnbuckle." And he is the man, the myth, the legend, the ThunderCat himself. Let's go.
Thank you very much, David. Good to see you.
Christopher, always a pleasure, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
And Robbie Mills.
Welcome in, everybody.
I laugh only because he wrestled last night at the SWO show last night, Greg. We were talking about it off air. And he took a pounding from one Ken Andrews. It was Ken Andrews versus Robbie Mills, and man, he took a beating on that chest. How's the chest feeling, Robbie?
Yeah, that was no joke.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
They were hurting me.
Chops hurt, but only when you're not the one taking them. So,
so man, we always appreciate you. Obviously, we've known you now a few years, and we appreciate all your support to our show. But let's catch up with you, man. How's things been going? The last time we talked, you were starting your own promotion. Now you got that up and running, and it's going. So how are things going with you?
Well, actually, to be honest, we were going to start it up, and it never came to fruition. Unfortunately, when it came time for the money to be there and to a part of it, it kind of just fell all on me to come up with all the funds. So unfortunately, that never happened. But I have been doing a lot in two separate promotions here in Alabama that, as far as training goes, with the ASWA, I'm usually there super bright and early, getting in the ring with the guys after the ring's put together, showing some of the new guys how to put the ring together and, how it hurts to land on it and stuff like that. But we had about 2 trainees the last ASWA show, showing them how to take back body drops and stuff and, and all that kind of stuff. And then we have another place down here called Spartan Wrestling, which you've seen a couple of my clips because I've sent you guys videos. But I help with them every now and again. And the guy who runs that show, his name is Josh O'Hagan, and he's part of the Alabama Professional Wrestling Hall of Fame. So I like to be a part of that, and I help him. And I go up there any chance that I get to. He's like, "Hey man, you want to be on the show or not?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure. I'll put my gear on and come in and just hang around with some of the guys, get to talk again and kind of give my professional feedback to some of the younger guys coming in." But other than that, I mean, it's been pretty good, man. Pretty good.
Robbie says he's never seen his chest get that red and welted before, Professor.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say who, but there were a couple people that pulled me aside after the show and were like, "Yeah, I've taken chops from Ken before. Ken should not chop people. Well, for the people getting chopped,
He hits hard.
He does. He really hits hard. I was told.
Yes,
I could see it and I could hear it.
That's crazy. Yeah, I had an incident like that. I want to say a long time ago. I think it was my 3rd or 4th year in wrestling. I went to a new place and they put me in the ring against this big guy. And of course, you look at somebody and you're like, yeah, I throw chops, but I didn't know it was going to be that bad. I hit him with a couple of them. And this is a big dude. So he shoots me off the rope. And as I'm coming back, he overhands me. Blam! Straight to the mat I go. I don't think I've ever been put on the floor that hard. But when I got up, there was blood trickling from my chest. And I'm like,
oh, Jesus.
Oh, it was rough. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. One chop. And I was already welted up and had blood coming off of my chest. I was insane.
No, I mean,
a long time ago, but
I mean, fair is fair. And I mean, I know Ken knows how to work. Like, Ken's not sloppy or anything like that. But like chops in general, I've heard basically the problem is there's no real way to do a chop other than just you have to throw it. You have to kind of throw it almost full force, full contact, and kind of just pray it doesn't hurt the other guy is kind of what I've been told about it. Like you can't, if you try to hold back on it, it's going to look like shit. So then people can't hold back on it. Is that true?
Yeah. It comes to a point where like when I throw my chops, I'll be sure that, I got their head back or make sure that their arms are over the ropes. And then I throw into them. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to hold back on them at all because it does from a standpoint of when I first started throwing chops, I would hold back a bit and it just didn't look right. It was one of those things. I used to get them in the corner and I would do a chop punch combo where I would chop and on my way back, I'd punch and I'd chop and I'd punch just because it's like a little, sort of like a little motor going back and forth, And then when I looked at it and I started looking at it and I'd done it maybe about 3 or 4 times before I just said, you know what, I'm just going to put them in the corner and chop them. So that's just kind of how I went from making it look bad to making it look better. Always get them back far enough to where you can extend to hit the side that doesn't have their heart on it because you never know. Some of these guys have, there's a lot of people that have heart problems. You don't want to give them any extra heart problems. So I try to do my best to take care of everybody in the ring when I can. Now, I can't say that I have not hit somebody in the throat before. I can't say that I've hit somebody on the shoulder by accident or right up in the jaw, in the face, something like that, just because of all of the hype and all of the adrenaline running all at the same time. So,
yeah, and that was kind of my point is that like even the best worker with something like that, it's pretty much just you have to let it rip. There's really not much choice. You have to let it rip, and I'm sure in this case too, if Robbie wanted to turn around and go, hey, I think I'd like to get a couple chops in tonight, I'm pretty sure he could get his receipt and nothing would be said about it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I always do this thing where like, and it's not always, but it's mostly like sort of my come to. If I throw 2 chops at somebody, I usually have somebody duck the third and then give me 3 of them. That way I can give them one later on. You know what I mean? I still got one left. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a tit for tat pretty much. So the chop is I've always called it a tit for tat, but it's like, I give you one, you're allowed to give me one. It's kind of like an unspoken rule between wrestlers, I guess if you want to get it all out there.
Well, man, we love it when you come on here and you give us pointers. We love it when you come on here and you give our guests pointers.
Oh, yeah.
We really love that, man, because you have a wealth of knowledge that you just can't teach. It's stuff that you've experienced. I mean, we're talking 20 years now,
Oh, yeah.
and that's not a knock on anything except for the fact of all your experiences and some of the people you've talked to, some of the brains that maybe you've picked and other things like that. Just, I love that you're very giving about giving that up, especially when we have guys on like we had last week, a guy who's been in the business for 6 months to a year, and it's all new to him, and he's got dreams and aspirations like the rest of you had when you first started. And the thing is, I love when I ask that question to some of the guests about like where you see yourself in 5 years. I want them to say wrestling. I don't want them to say WWE. I don't want them to say AEW. I don't want them to say on television even. I want them to say, I don't know where I'll be, but I'm going to be wrestling. That's the answer I want. And if anybody's watching that, that's a cheat code right there. That's the answer that I'm looking for. Because I get it. I get it. Go for the gold. I get it. No, don't ever let anybody tell you can't do something. Go do it. I get that, man. And if you want this bad enough, if you want to be on TV bad enough, go for it. Give it your best shot. I mean, get yourself out there. Make yourself a name. There's guys that have come across our path that are doing just that all over the world. Japan, Australia, Europe, etc. So they're making a name for themselves so that when those companies that offer contracts to do this for a living, that name comes across their desk, they know who that is. You know what I mean? It's not just another indie wrestler, blah, blah, blah. So, but man, Chris has got a question for you before we get into your match. And that is, do you have an entry song that gets you fired up going to the ring?
do. My entrance music, it actually gets me hyped up. And I spent many a nights hitting the refresh because I've been using this app called Suno AI. And basically what it is you give Suno, you type in the lyrics that you want it to do. You tell it the style of music that you want it to play, and AI will create it. And then you press play when it comes out, and then you can listen to it.
Right.
Well, if you like certain parts of it, you can download it off of Suno and then splice it from that spot and then start it over starting from that spot. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like adding on. And that's kind of what I did. I had like 4 or 5 different versions of the song that I've got now that I was absolutely like, man, this sounds great. It just needs a little extra. Then on the second one, I did the same thing. And this sounds great. Just not quite there yet. And all that. It's just, but yes, absolutely. My music was created through AI, which, I'm the one who gave it the lyrics, but it hypes you up big time. It fires me up big time.
Well, that Around the Turnbuckle intro music that you heard at the offset of this program was AI too, but I didn't go all through the motions to try to do it. Somebody else did. So we thank them for doing that for us, and they sent it to us. And actually, they sent us like 2 or 3 versions of it. Yeah, here's some hellos.
Belcrea, how are you? She's one of my, how do you say, one of my friends that we game with every now and again.
There you go.
Would you recommend the AI route, or specifically that program, to people that are trying to come up with entrance music? Because that's always kind of an issue, right? Because the way it was back in the day, I mean, even I say back in the day, probably up to like last year or so before AI really became kind of prevalent, is you would have to go out, you would have to find something that you liked. Most likely you were not going to pay the band for getting it. You're going to run it on an indie show. You're going to pray to God if it went up either it's never recorded, so it's fine. Nobody knows you did it. If it is recorded and it goes up somewhere, you just pray YouTube doesn't give you a copyright strike or something like that for doing it. So, I mean, would you say if somebody is looking to have entrance music that isn't going to have that copyright problem, would you say that's a program that would be user-friendly enough for people, or is there some other kind of program that you can think of that is more user-friendly that maybe people could be using if they're looking into that?
Yeah, honestly, that app there is super user-friendly. I thought it was just going to be something that you had to pay for and all that, but you don't. Cool thing is you just go in, click, you have to sign up, of course, but then
Mhm.
like you click on the button, hey, it gives you 10 credits per day, and it resets credits every 24 hours. And then each credit will give you 2 songs. So you just type in, if you can actually type in what style of music you want, even without lyrics, and then it will create something to like the effect. Like say if I type in, hey, I'm a gamer and I want to let you people know that I'm playing this particular game and yada yada yada, and put it in song format as a rock and roll band, it'll come up as a all that kind of stuff. Me
Yeah.
being goofy online, but but yeah, it'll do everything you ask it for, because it has a spot down at the bottom that says styles. Well, there are thousands of different styles for music. You've got rock, you've got pop, you've got dark, epic battle clashes, that kind of stuff. You can add all that stuff together and it will spit something out. And of course, if you don't like it, just click it again. It'll spit out 2 more songs. And the cool thing is it doesn't take copyrighted lyrics. That's always the best thing about it too, is like you can put in your own lyrics, but if it realizes that there's a phrase in there that's from another song, it'll be like, sorry, we can't output this because those lyrics in conjunction are copyrighted. So, and
Excellent. Sounds like
I
a
think
great tool.
I honestly think that's the best way to go about it if you're wanting to do music for
We're
yourself.
entering a new age of entrance music, Professor,
Yeah.
I guess, huh? I mean, that's
I mean,
how it feels like to me.
Well, I mean, we kind of have to, because, like I say, when you have platforms like YouTube, it's great to have the platform, but I mean, you also have to worry about algorithms and everything else. I mean, there's so many smaller channels that I will listen to, and they're doing history, some of them. And there are historical figures and historical events, and I'm sure you can take 3 guesses, and the first 2 don't count, which ones that are probably running afoul of YouTube, and you can't say it. You cannot say it whatsoever. You can be completely neutral, just the facts, ma'am, no opinion, no for or against, but just the minute you say it, boom, your video is demonetized or your video is gone, taken down. So, I mean, if you're an indie and you're an indie worker, you're an indie promotion, whatever, and you're trying to build yourself on YouTube, and why wouldn't you? YouTube's a free platform. I mean, as long as you're willing to pay the costs to get the video and get whatever else you want to get set up at your show. I work cheap, by the way, just saying, just throwing that out there for people who might be interested. Cheap plug. You've got to think about these things, because again, YouTube is basically replacing, in a lot of ways, it's replacing linear television even. I mean, it is a massive streaming platform with a very low cost to free level of entry for people. So if you're going to do that and try to build, you have to try to create tools really to do things differently than we've always done it. It's not going to necessarily fly anymore to go like, oh, I really love this Ozzy Osbourne song, let me just use it, and hopefully nobody will ever.
Well, Van Halen's not coming after the dude, are they?
It's not even about if they're coming out with new music. It's just the fact that the
I meant they're not coming after the dude. Like Van Halen's not going to come after the dude for using "Jump" as his theme song.
No, of
not
course
necessarily, but the publishers, the people that own the rights to that music might, or again, YouTube just has the algorithm. So the AI that is powering the algorithm is just going to say, hey, I hear Jump, and I'm pretty sure they're not authorized to use that. So boom, screw this video, you're scrubbed. Or if your video is up there, fine, but you're demonetized. You can't.
We've had one video taken down in the history of Around the Turnbuckle, Greg, and that was yes, it was taken off of YouTube. It is still available, I believe, on the Facebook group. I think you could search it and find it, but it's and that is when the first time we ever interviewed General Kiesel. I had a Star Wars themed like paragraph
Opening
going up the
website,
going up the screen,
oh, come
and
on.
which I still have, by the way. I still
But-
have that whole video. But yes, they took that down because it played the Star Wars theme for about a minute and a half.
Yep.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Beginning of that show.
Which goes
And-
beyond transformative or fair use, and bang, that's
and
what I'm talking about.
YouTube took it down, but that was 4 years ago, I'd say.
Yeah. Man.
You just made
Anyway,
my point.
man, before we get into your match, do you who tell us about it. Tell us about this match. Tell us who your opponent was, where this was, and tell us a little bit about it before we get into it.
So ASWA is a company I've been with since their inception. I want to say probably about 5-6 years now. We've been around the Birmingham, Alabama area, and a lot of people don't realize that the place that we just started booking is the old Graysville building where there was an older lady who used to be a promoter here in Birmingham. Her name was Linda Marks Keebler. And she always booked this show called Wrestle Birmingham. She done it once a year. She had big names. I'm talking names, guys of TNA, all that kind of stuff. She had a couple of, old WWE guys come in who are no longer in WWE, but it was always like
pay-per-view tonight, TNA.
Yeah.
Good on
But
them.
she would always bring these people in. And I remember the first time I had a match for Wrestle Birmingham right for Miss Linda Marks. Because it was all televised. All of her stuff was always televised. And I was like, I've never been on TV before. I swear I messed up my match the entire night and it never got put on TV. I was like, oh my God. But honestly, it was great. And I like the fact that we're in that building now. Our crowd is a little small at the moment, but we're still trying to build that area back up. We've been in this building for 3 months now.
What is that building? It looks like a gym to me.
It's a big gym building. It's a community center.
Okay.
So it's a big basketball court that we set the ring up in, and it's through the double red doors there's a kitchen and a banquet hall on the other side of the building, and we have 2 dressing rooms where we actually split our heels and faces away from each other. Because
that's an old school thing, Professor.
It is a very old cool thing. It's like, we want to continue the illusion, and we'll get out there sometimes and we'll be like, and we didn't talk about this, well, we're doing it, that kind of thing. It's just kind of most of the stuff we'll do on the fly,
right?
Which we'll get into on my match. I actually called a few things on the fly, so you'll probably see that while we're watching it. But
when we call it, Keith and I will call it like we call any other match. I mean,
yeah,
completely like, but tell us a little bit about your opponent though.
So my opponent is none other than the main character himself, Rome Senju. The match that we're fixing to watch is our 3rd match in a series. I fought him 3 months ago where I was the champion. I was the Southern Heavyweight Champion, and he came in and he had a buddy distract the referee, threw some brass knuckles to him, nailed me with brass knuckles, and then took my belt from me that night. The second match we had was just a regular match for me to go for my belt again, and time ran out, right? So we were like, okay, well, then we do the whole, all the fans are asking for 5 more minutes. We get back in the ring. As soon as the bell rings, he cowers out, rolls out of the ring, and gets counted out. So I win the match. But of course,
not the champion.
But not the champion. Exactly. So I'm just like, you've got to be kidding me. So this match right here was our 3rd match. And next weekend, which is July 26th?
Yes, sir.
July 26th is going to be our 4th encounter. The match that you're about to watch last month was it was set up for no time limit. So because we went the time limit, the first match that I was going back for it, then they set it up, well, no time limit. So there we go. Give everybody an equal chance to, go for it. So that's where we're at. We're in the old Graysville Community Center, the old Wrestle Birmingham venue. Great spot, but I'm telling you, Rome Senju is not somebody to take lightly. And it's not that I have taken him lightly, but I think my confidence in being a veteran in the business has probably cost me more now than it has in the past.
Oh, wow.
Because I could honestly sit here and say that I was the champion, and I lost because I didn't see the brass knuckles coming.
Right.
The referee didn't see the brass knuckles coming. So, and then the second match, we just got a little overconfident. We got right down to the end. It was, quick, try to get the pinfall as fast as I could. I, did a schoolboy, followed up by a Lamigas cradle, followed up by a backslide, sunset flip, got shot off the ropes and stopped and hooked him into a small package and still couldn't, still time ran out right at the last moment. I'm like, you gotta be kidding. So now we're at June 25th, which is the match you are about to be showing. So.
All right, so let's get into it. Christopher, I'll get to your question for Greg when we get back from this match, but I'm gonna share my screen here, fans, and what you're gonna see is I'm gonna make this completely wide. All right, guys. Rome Senju is in the ring and he's waiting for, and here he comes, Professor. It's the ThunderCat.
Yes, indeed, the ThunderCat himself, former champion, looking to get it back here tonight.
Yeah, they
reaction to the ThunderCat.
They kind of
fired up after those first couple matches.
Oh yeah.
Fans are happy to see him there, Professor. Look at that, greeting all the fans.
That's indeed. They love
the kids already.
Always time for the kids.
I'll tell you what, man.
Always.
This place, you get people up in them rafters, man. That's a great. I love when you have rafters like that in a place like this. You get people watching from up above there.
Oh yeah.
And it's just gonna take time to get that winner.
Rome Senju does not look impressed, Professor, at the ThunderCat.
He does not.
What did you say to the referee there, ThunderCat? What did you say?
I don't remember, to be honest. He was saying something about. He asked me how heavy I was. What?
182 pounds.
Yep, 182, baby. Yeah.
The number one contender for the All-Star Wrestling Southern Heavyweight Championship. This is the ThunderCat.
Nice salvation, Professor, for the challenger right there.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
And his opponent.
You better get it right. Let's go right now. Who's in the middle of this ring? You better get it right.
Defeated, undisputed, All-Star Wrestling Center Heavyweight Champion, Rome Senju.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's made a pretty good name for himself.
All right, I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. Do you want me to mute the audio from that screen and have us just talking?
Oh yeah,
Or
that'd
do you
be
want to
fine.
hear the fans?
Yeah, you could do that. You could probably turn it down some.
Yeah, I was gonna say we can probably adjust the levels a little, no? Or does that turn us down too?
Actually, it won't let me do that. Hold on.
It's on the left side.
Should be under this. Oh, there it is.
We good?
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right. Referee showing them what it's all about, Professor. Southern Heavyweight Championship on the line, and Rome Senju and Greg ThunderCat Kable about to lock up here for ASWA.
There's the bell, and we are underway. Both men circling.
Oh yeah.
This is the third encounter here, so they know each other quite well at this point in time.
Whoa.
Oh! Senju goes kick to the midsection to avoids the collar and elbow. Huge forearm there. Kable in trouble early. No, Kable comes back, smashing back elbow and a European uppercut of his own.
I just started throwing those.
Yeah, they're looking good. Senju is in trouble.
ThunderCat calling his own match. It's like the Twilight Zone, isn't it?
I know. Do.
Let's watch.
Man, they were going crazy, asking for one more chop.
Yeah, and he obliges.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I find they always do. That was one of the things that got Ken in trouble last night. Is he wanted to stop it too, and the fans are like, "No, 5 more.
Do it one more."
Down goes underneath that.
Oh, Senju had it scouted.
Absolutely.
Nicely done by the champion. Slingshot. Kable up and over, but hangs on. Senju, no idea.
He does now.
But Kable ready for him. Veteran instinct. Up and over. Nicely done. Clothesline. Senju out the hard way.
What a clothesline, and out to the floor goes the champion.
He just barely missed the table there. Good Lord.
You don't know where he is right now.
He does not. The champion staggered. The challenger out after him. Whereas again, we talked about the veteran instinct. Greg Kable knows he cannot win the title on the outside if Senju's counted out.
Professor. I've seen him do this before. Oh, I thought he was going to run down. I thought he was going to do the run and salt off the apron.
Senton, yeah.
Thank God.
I hadn't thought
on
about
those
it.
floors. Jesus. More European uppercut.
This is the thing about independent shows, fans. If you have never been to an independent show, look how close to the action you get right there.
Yep.
Yeah, please keep your hands. Oh my God.
On the floor. That is a hardwood floor.
That kid's reaction says it all. My God.
For sure. I think all of them are a little stunned on that
the
one.
The champ's calling for timeout. There's no timeouts in wrestling, Professor.
There is not, unfortunately, for the champion.
Oh, man.
His spine may have just been obliterated. A couple of discs just exploded.
You know, it's the crazy thing, too, is the referee keeps doggone counting. Stop counting.
Yeah, this is a championship match, man. I mean, you don't want to win by count out.
I know.
I mean, you can. We've seen this issue, the second matchup, 5 more minutes, but Rome Senju using the count out.
Wait a minute. Here comes ThunderCat.
On the ThunderCat. Oh my
God. Good Lord.
Did you like clip the table with your head there, or is that just
felt
the impact?
I think it was mainly the impact because I cleared the table.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like you did, but then I'm seeing you with the head, and I'm like, shit, did he clip it?
That was unbelievable. Did you guys see that? Watching Christopher, did you see that? That was unreal. That's our guest in action right there. That's what he can do.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah,
one of those moments where I'm like, holy shit, that's impressive. But because you're my friend, I'm like, please don't do it again. Don't.
Right.
Oh, head first into a post.
Hard into the post.
Yeah, I hit that. I actually hit that one pretty hard.
He's battered.
I can see that. I didn't see a hand go up or anything on that one. Ooh.
Rome breaks the count, comes back out.
An interesting move by the champion. Not something he needed to do in this case.
No, absolutely
not. The hatred that exists between these two men.
I think he just wants to beat him. You know, he wants
I
to.
mean,
He wants to prove that championship win was no fluke.
Oh, absolutely. You want to do that. And I mean, maybe you want to send the message too. Send him to the back of the line, say no more shots for you. I've definitively beaten you, and that's the end of it.
That cameraman was going to fall off his perch right there.
Yeah. Oof. Hard forearms to the face.
Yeah,
ThunderCat can't even defend himself at this
Guy's
point.
vicious. This room sends you's vicious there, ThunderCat.
Yeah, he is. He's a
Look at this.
Oh my
decent
God,
dude.
what's he gonna do? Oh, drop toe hold into the chair. Raven, eat your heart out.
Yeah,
drop toe
Raven.
hold into
Straight
the
up.
chair. He's checking to see if there's blood. He's
I would
checking to
be.
see if he's busted open there.
Senju is in trouble. Just
He
like
is on
that.
rubber. He is on rubber legs right now.
Both men back to their feet. ThunderCat
Ref's
breaking
still
the count.
counting.
Yeah, I had to break the count on that one.
Yeah, I mean, you got to have been up to 8 or 9, close to at that point. ThunderCat now has that water
Yeah.
bottle.
Get the water right
Hydration's
there.
so important.
Got to stay hydrated.
Hydration's important, yes.
ThunderCat has him hooked up. Back into
Shoots
the
him
ring.
back in.
Here's the little shades of good old Eddie.
Bam!
Ooh.
Eddie
Spring
Guerrero right
Boom
there.
Senton. Senju jaw-jacking with the fans. The champion is in bad trouble.
I don't
but
know
the
what he's
challenge-
jaw-jacking about, Professor, because he's the one taking a beating right now.
Yes,
Yep.
he is. But the ThunderCat, you can see the damage that's been inflicted throughout this contest. Slow to follow up.
ThunderCat needs to stay on him.
And he is. Forearm smash to the head. And another. Now he's in the buckle. Bad territory for the champ.
Is this I think this is. Oh, yeah.
Big knee.
Boom.
Big V trigger like knee. Senju,
Oh.
he's out.
I see now that right there. As a commentator, I gotta knock you for that. Because
okay.
you should have been staying on him right there, not posing in the ring for the peons around ringside.
Oh, yeah,
Please
yeah. Okay.
This is why
All right,
nobody
here we
likes you, Al. Why you get those
Wow.
boos all the time? Oh, what a drop kick.
Drop
don't
kick
get
over.
And
Drop kick again.
down. Good Lord.
I get booed in one
That
town,
one-
but not the other.
That one took a lot out of me. Just on
It looked
on
like
the
that.
fact that
Yeah.
I mean, it's like I didn't expect it to take that much energy, but clearly it did.
Cover.
Double. 1, 2, 3.
2 count only.
2 count only. Senju,
Grab the
good
rope.
ring presence of mind. Grab the rope there, or that could have been a 3.
Absolutely.
Now the ThunderCat pulling.
Ooh.
Oh, makes him pay. Trying to break the wrist.
Trying to break
Yeah,
the wrist
that's
there. I mean,
that's a thing there, you know, it's kind of like, you know, I'm taking your wrist whether you want me to or not.
Yeah. ThunderCat.
well, I think they were trying for a suplex there. Rome blocked it there.
I
Yeah.
needed to. I mean, the modification on that, it looked like he would have gone over and he would have just taken
Whoa!
the wrist. Down. Oh,
Boom.
suplex jars the neck. A little extra on that one.
So he's
Ooh.
doing those the single arm
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then a stalling one.
Wow.
Ooh, what power. Almost into a hangman's neck.
What a
breaker, but not
trifecta there
quite.
by Rome
Yeah.
Senju.
Remember, 1, 2, 3.
Ooh.
2 7/8.
That hand
Yeah.
was coming down for 3 there, ThunderCat.
Yeah, it was. That was that I like that move that I did right before he did that to me. Like I said, it took so much out of me that I didn't believe it. And
Good
then he did
Lord.
those 3 in a row, and I'm like,
Now
good
he's probably
Lord.
thinking, now, well, how do I follow that up? So while he's contemplating that, he's just going to wear you down here.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Work on the back, work on the chin. You've jarred the neck a little bit, push the advantage, but the fans are getting
like-
into it.
Yeah, looks like ThunderCat's calling for the fans.
ThunderCat's
Boom.
the advantage, hammering
Get
away,
off.
breaks the hold. Back
Hit him with that
elbow.
elbow right there. Yep.
Both men are exhausted. They have given such a fierce competitive matchup so far. Another back elbow right in the
Crazy.
mush. ThunderCat measures, no super kick.
Crazy and all over. Look at this. Oh,
Oh, what a German suplex. Lays him
Oh,
out.
yeah.
right on the
Cover.
back of his head.
1, 2, 3.
Nope.
Oh.
I don't know.
How in the hell did he kick out of that?
You can't
That's
count
the-
me out that fast.
That's the resilience of the ThunderCat right there.
Yeah, they like to joke with me and tell me that I got 9 lives. Not just in general, but 9 lives in each match. So
I think you used a couple so far.
yeah, I believe so.
Good Lord.
Champ's now got to ask himself, what do I got to do to put this guy away?
Indeed, man calls himself the main character. Here's his moment to prove it, but this is a mistake.
He's talking to the fans again.
He's frozen. He's talking to the fans. He's not following up. Giving ThunderCat all the time in the world to try to recover. Snapmare and a beauty.
Kick.
Bam.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Right into
How'd
his
that kick
shoulder
feel? How'd that
blades.
kick feel?
that was very painful. I mean, like, even though he's got kick pads on, that sting of just straight across the back hurt.
Oh!
Running European. Oh, that
Yeah.
was bad.
To the back.
Uh-huh.
Where's that cameraman going?
I don't even think she knows.
2.
Nonchalant on the cover there, Professor.
Very nonchalant.
And
Oh,
again,
come on. I'm trying with a finger. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
disrespectful. Then he's blaming the ref.
This
Here we go
guy.
again.
And
2. Come on, kick out.
Well, look at that. Oh,
There we go. That's what you get.
I love
yeah,
that.
it is.
I love that. A kick to the face for your troubles.
Yeah.
Both men staggering back to their feet.
Ah,
Shot by the ThunderCat. Shot by the main character.
I've gotten to the
Matt.
point where I don't even think I put any type
Oh!
of blocking up. I just let them hit me.
Yeah.
Just give it to me. You're gonna get me anyway.
Rome now shoots him
Irish
off.
whip.
Look at this. Look at that.
Oh my God, what a moonsault. Cover. 1, 2. Oh.
Think it was. I honestly think he didn't even get down for the 2 on that one.
Yeah, referee was
But
a little out of position on that
Yeah,
one.
he was. But are you sure?
ThunderCat's like, are you sure that was not 3?
Boom. So right here in the match, the last match that he and I had, he did this thing where he would take his elbow and rub it across my nose.
Mhm.
So as I was telling the fans, this is what he did to me last month. I'm doing it back to him. You know, I mean, it's like you can only take so much.
Oh, yeah.
ThunderCat now looking to possibly regain the Southern Heavyweight Championship right here.
Absolutely. He's got a great ability. Possibly put him away here. Hammerlock. Setting
Look
him
at
up.
this.
Twisting him up like a pretzel.
Oh!
Oh, good Lord.
Yes.
You call that? What do you call that?
That's the Pepsi twist.
The Pepsi twist.
Old school
That-
CM Punk. The
Yep.
Pepsi
Old
twist.
school CM Punk. Yes.
Oh, wait a minute.
Old
Fast
school
line
CM Punkers.
reversal.
Oh, look at that.
1, 2. No, 2 count only.
Well, he rolled you up in a crucifix there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
the
sure
moment of
did.
surprise.
God.
He almost had you. Both guys are spent, Professor. Both guys.
Absolutely. This has been a war, pure and simple. Not just about
It
the
was
Southern
outside the
Heavyweight
ring.
title. It's about pride. It's about being able to say that you are the best.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
He's got
He's
his
got
leg in
the
the-
leg.
Oh!
Oh, drives the
Mm.
knee into the canvas, fans. That is just
Oh yeah.
canvas, a little bit of padding, and a lot of plywood underneath.
Yeah.
There we
And that
go.
hurts. Even though you're wearing a knee brace, you know, it's still, and I've got, I got a double pad there. It's not really a double pad. I've got a sleeve and then I got the knee pad over it.
Oh my
Followed,
God,
you
he's
know.
taking the brace off. He's taking the brace. Ref, come on, you got to stop this. This is cruel and unusual. A shot by the ThunderCat. Oh no, he's almost got it off. Come on, you got to get that thing away from him. Oh, good Lord.
Whoa.
Ah, the exposed knee now.
Yep. Yeah, he tweaked me a little bit there.
Yeah, this
guy's
getting
brutal, man. I
barbaric.
mean, he's going to be a scary character if he holds on to this championship.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no.
This right here, I didn't know what to think. I felt
Wrapped up.
every inch of this because of how
Ugh.
he's angled.
God, just the leverage, the excruciating pain. You can see it on the ThunderCat's face.
Yeah.
He
Trying
does
to give him
not
a
want
tap.
to give this thing up. I've seen this so many times. I know nobody wants to tap out. Nobody wants that on them, but you got to think about career versus one match sometimes.
Yeah.
It's nowhere to go. The ThunderCat desperately trying to get to the ropes, bundling him up. Oh no. Oh God, he's sitting down on it. Modified Texas Cloverleaf or a sharpshooter there.
Yeah.
Good Lord. Oh no,
Sorry,
inches from the rope.
Sorry about that. I had to plug in my computer. It was losing power quick. We were doing this live stream, and then we're streaming a video at the same time.
Yeah, that's why
Bam!
the professionals put the cord in first.
Yeah.
I didn't have much power there.
Champion now setting up.
Usually I can get through a whole episode. He's kind of spent too, though.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
I mean,
Now
he's
he's
feeling the
mocking
effects
me.
of what you about what you did to him earlier.
Oh, taking out the injured knee. Good Lord. ThunderCat trying to force some feeling back into that leg, get the adrenaline flowing.
Oh yeah.
And the champion now firmly in control. Oh no. Knee breaker.
Stand again.
Oh. Good Lord.
How much more can he take, Professor?
I have no idea.
How much
Even
more
the
can
most
he take?
resilient man.
Mm.
It's only human.
It was a rough match. It was a rough match the entire time.
Where is the champion going?
Where is he going? Camera trying to follow him around.
Champion's on the outside. This is bizarre.
Yeah, I'm
He's
sitting there
taking a
laying
walk.
on the mat trying to get my knee pads down and off. So
Problem is, while he's doing this, he's giving you some recoup time.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Wait and choke.
what a punk.
No referee count there.
Now there's a count being applied.
Now, there was no time limit, you said, on this one.
Yeah, there was no time limit for this particular match, yes.
Man, he's loosening that turnbuckle pad. Trying to get that turnbuckle pad off.
Is that legal?
That is not legal whatsoever.
Not legal at all.
Referee is distracted trying to check on the ThunderCat, make sure he's okay. And now the pad is off. The buckle is exposed. Buckle is exposed.
He heard his own hand just tested it.
Yes,
Yep.
indeed. Tells you how sharp, how just unforgiving those buckles are. Evil intent. Shots to the midsection. European uppercut.
How'd he cut that turnbuckle pad off? Where'd he get that knife?
I don't know where he got the knife from. I think he might have took it. He took it from. I didn't see him go under the ring.
Yeah.
To grab it out of the bag or something.
Look
but
out! Look out!
And reversal. Oh, stop short.
Oh no!
Drop kick
Oh!
first. Checking all his teeth are still intact.
Yeah, he's counting teeth right now. Good Lord.
This is the opportunity the challenger has been looking for.
Yeah, he
Champion is stunned.
He definitely needs to regroup right now. And whatever adrenaline he's got left, he's got to summon it.
I don't know.
Fans want
ThunderCat
him back
to his
up.
feet. Here we go. No. Oh no!
Oh,
Oh, stun gun face first
Yep.
into the exposed buckle.
now you both have tasted that.
Yep.
The ThunderCat, he may be out.
It didn't feel very good.
Referee's
Can't
counting
imagine
both
it feels.
guys.
There's no time limit, but countouts do still apply. Both men
Yeah,
are
man.
exhausted.
You have a draw here, and the champ keeps the title.
Right.
Indeed. Both men are stirring. We were at a count of 5.
Yeah, it's what they'll tell you is we're actually sanctioned by the NWA, so the same rules that apply to the NWA apply to us as well. So it
Awesome.
may be a no time limit contest, but if you get counted out, it's
Both men
Look
back
out.
up.
Oh,
thankfully.
backslide.
Cover. 1, 2. No.
Whoa.
Only. Main character back in Lamahi straw.
Lamahi straw cradle.
1, 2. No. 2 count only.
My goodness.
Another hard shot. Irish whip. No reversal of the Irish whip. Up. No. Over. Sunset whip. 1, 2. No. 2 count only.
oh,
Damn it, ThunderCat.
I know it. Come
What is it
on.
going to take?
Good. What is it going to take to put this guy away?
Who knows? Who knows?
Both
This is
men
the
trying to
prestigious.
contemplate your own. What has he got there? He's got something in the corner there.
Picking up that knee brace again. Oh no, the champion might just go to get himself disqualified here, and come on.
Well, that's pretty much.
Referee's
Ring
got
the
no
bell.
choice.
Ring the
Look,
bell.
everybody's just looking like what? We don't know what's going on. We don't know how.
Well, ThunderCat gets the win, but he does not get the championship.
And
What an
the
absolute disgrace for champion.
see, that's the crazy thing about it too.
The All-Star Wrestling Southern Heavyweight Champion, the main character, Sinju.
Rome sends you with the championship, but not the win.
That's right. Yep. So he basically goes on to tell him. Well, you'll see if you watch it all the way.
You know what? You've been in my face for about a month and a half now. Telling me that I don't know how to run my code. But let me tell you what I am going to do. July the 26th, it'll be no time limit, no disqualification.
Whoa! That's this Saturday.
Yep.
There will be a winner. And if I were you, I'd shine that title up real nice. What did I do to you?
Yeah.
There it is. This Saturday,
somebody's
man.
unhappy.
This Saturday, it is ThunderCat versus
Yes.
Rome sends you number 4.
Yep. Number 4.
No disqualification down in
I've-
Alabama, man. That's awesome.
I've
Good
got
match.
a few.
Good match, Professor.
Thank you.
Good match.
Good
Thank
stuff.
you. I've got a few things in mind. Whether it happens, who knows? I don't know.
Well, good luck, team, man. We're always behind you. So hopefully we get a new Southern heavyweight champion down there this Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
Christopher, the question that Christopher had before we went to that match was, have you been in a match where things went wrong? Maybe a mistake, and how did you handle it going forward?
There was I have been in matches where several things have went wrong. We had a match. It was up in Tennessee, and the promoter was like, "Hey, this is what we would like to see," that kind of thing. So me and my teammates discussed it because it was a 6-on-6 tag team match, And I was like, okay, that don't seem too bad. So basically we get to the point where he wanted to see, well, if you ran off of his back and dove over the top rope, you know, that would look awesome and land on all the heels on the outside. So I was like, yeah, let's do that. Well, that's fine. So we do our thing in the ring to get, everybody knocked out of the ring and they all come together, and then we go down to do it. And when I run and hit the ropes, I go to jump off the guy's back and he collapses. Well, I'm in midair as he collapses with nothing stable underneath me. So my knee brace catches the top rope, and and you know how the corners are. So the rope is here, I'm up, and my body just slides all the way across the top rope, right back down, chest first on the corner of the apron, and I fall straight to the floor. Yeah, nobody caught me. There was, everybody decided. Nobody decided, hey, what are we going to do? We had a couple of referees come out to check on me while they were, and the thing is just like, I told the referees, I said, give me a few minutes. Let me just lay here. I'm going to decide, in the moment what I'm going to do. So I laid there for a minute. They left. Everybody got in the ring, started doing their thing. And surely enough, I was like, I think I can finish. So I crawled from one side of the ring all the way to the other side of the ring, got on the apron, stuck my hand out just in time for the guy to give me a tag in. And then I came in like a house of fire. Yes, big time mistake. It could have cost me my life. Looking back on it now, if I would have done something just a little bit different, I probably would no longer be here, because I would have landed on my head on a concrete floor. How I handled it moving forward was I took it like any other match. There's an old saying, the show must go on.
Yeah.
Regardless of what happens. And I know that there's a lot of stigma around that, but whenever you're trying to put on a show for people who actually pay to be there, you want to give them everything. We wound up winning the match. I think, if I'm not mistaken, my tag partner choke slammed one of the other guys, and I come flying off the top rope and hit him with an elbow, and we covered him that way. So I got the winning fall, and I was the one that got hurt the most. But yeah, like I said, handling it, moving forward, you just want to, dust it off. And if you feel like you can continue, then you just continue. Because that's how I handled that situation.
Good match and good calls, and great to visit with you again, Greg, my friend. Great show, all. Dave Motorman.
Thanks, Dave.
David, thank you, brother.
This is why I don't think we've said this enough, Professor, that this is why we love this, is these guys put their bodies on the line. When we say that, we don't mean that like, as a saying or as a catchphrase. That's the truth. That's the facts.
Yeah.
These guys put their bodies on the line.
The human body is not meant to do this. It's not.
For our entertainment, and that's why I've respected it for so long. Whether people call it staged, fake, predetermined, whatever you want to say, when they use those words, to me, there is an element of, even though the winners are predetermined, that's the only thing that's predetermined. Everything else that happens in that ring happens. And you guys feel it.
Yeah.
If you don't feel it right away, you definitely feel it the next morning. I mean, we've met and talked to enough wrestlers to know that, wow, am I seeing a comment from Rome Senju himself?
Yeah.
The main character is here.
Oh.
Would you like to lose by pinfall or submission on July 26th? ThunderCat.
Wow. Rome Senju. You want to sit there and call yourself the main character, but I'm going to tell you what, I'm the main one who's going to have his hand raised at the end of that night. Because let me tell you something, July 26th, down in Graysville, Alabama, at the old Wrestle Birmingham Sportatorium, you're going down, and I'm going to take you out myself. Oh, I cannot wait, because you are going down. Oh.
That fired
Ooh.
you up, didn't it?
Oh, he's fired me up. He fired me up all the time. I'm telling you.
That was a surprise, Professor. Like right out of nowhere. We've never
Woo.
met or talked to Rome sends you before. He shows up on Around the Turnbuckle running his mouth.
Whoa.
Wow.
That tells you what it's all about, what's on the
That's
line.
what-
It's not just a
It's
title,
professional
it's
wrestling,
pride.
man.
Yep.
That
Yep.
got
Yeah.
that got me fired up, let alone the ThunderCat.
You ain't taking food off my table. No. I got mouths to feed here. No. It ain't
got
gonna be like
kids.
that. Yeah. I got 2 of them.
Man. We're running out of time here. Professor, you got any parting gifts for Mr. ThunderCat? Greg, don't go out, don't go anywhere when we go off the air.
Right.
Final word.
Yeah, thank you as always for coming on. You're one of our oldest friends on this. You know, somebody that came in here.
The match.
I think
Yeah.
like you were like 4th or 5th, so like we barely knew what the hell we were doing. There was certainly nothing in it for you to be on here, and you graced us with your time and you stuck around, and that just proves those hypnosis classes really paid off. It really paid off.
For sure.
But we
Well,
love
man,
you,
we can't-
brother. And
We wish you nothing but the best as usual. And we love your support. We're going to continue to support you. Good luck against
Thank you.
Rome on Saturday.
Yep.
And, bring it back home.
Oh, yeah. Got
That's all
to.
we got to say. In the meantime, man, for the Professor and for ThunderCat, one and only, I'm Big Al. This was Around the Turnbuckle. We'll see you next week with the New York Drip Matt Vertigo. Right here.
Yeah.
On this hot seat. Do not miss that one. New York Trip Matt Vertigo is here next week. We'll see you then.
You think you know me?
If you smell
Calculations are correct. When this